Hey everyone, welcome back to 10 Things. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of DNA. Get ready to have your mind blown with 10 incredible facts you probably didn't know. Number 10. DNA is incredibly long, a hidden universe within. We often think of cells as tiny, but the DNA within them is far from it. Imagine taking the DNA from just one of your trillions of cells and stretching it out. It would be about 6 feet long, roughly the height of an average person. Now multiply that by all the cells in your body. If you were to connect all that DNA end to end, it would span an astonishing distance, about 34 billion miles. That's long enough to reach Pluto and back. More than 6 times. This incredible length is meticulously folded and organized within the microscopic nucleus of each cell, showcasing the remarkable packaging efficiency of nature. Number 9. We're 99.9% the same, the shared human blueprint. Think about all the diversity you see in the world, different hair colors, eye colors, heights, and personalities. It's easy to focus on these differences. However, at the fundamental level of our genetic code, all humans are remarkably similar. We share 99.9% of our DNA. That tiny 0.1% difference, consisting of just a few million base pairs out of the 3 billion, is responsible for all the unique traits that make each individual distinct. This shared blueprint highlights our common ancestry and the interconnectedness of the human species. Number 8. Genes are a small part, the regulatory dark matter. When we talk about DNA, we often focus on genes, the segments that contain the instructions for building proteins, the workhorses of our cells. Surprisingly, these protein-coding genes make up only about 1 to 3% of our entire genome. What about the other 97 to 99%? For a long time, it was dubbed junk DNA, but scientists now know it's far from useless. This non-coding DNA plays a crucial role in regulating when, where, and how much of a protein a gene produces. It's like the intricate control panel that dictates gene activity, influencing everything from development to disease. No junk DNA, unlocking the secrets of the non-coding genome. You know, the term junk DNA is increasingly being replaced as we uncover the vital functions of these non-coding regions. They actually contain sequences that act as switches, turning genes on or off. Others are involved in maintaining the structural integrity of chromosomes, making sure DNA can be accurately replicated and passed on during cell division. Some non-coding RNAs even have regulatory roles themselves. So this dark matter of the genome is proving to be essential for the complexity of life, and scientists are still actively exploring its many functions. 3 billion base pairs, the language of life. Our genetic information is encoded in the sequence of 4 chemical bases: adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. These bases pair up in a specific way, adenine with thymine and cytosine with guanine, to form the rungs of the DNA ladder. The human genome contains an astonishing number of these pairs, approximately 3 billion. This vast sequence holds all the instructions needed to build and operate a human being. And if you were to read just 1 base pair per second, it would take you nearly a century to go through the entire human genome. Genes and environment, nature and nurture intertwined. While our genes provide the initial blueprint, they sure don't dictate everything about us. Most of our traits, from our height and weight to our susceptibility to certain diseases, and even aspects of our behavior, are influenced by a complex interplay between our genetic makeup and the environment we live in. Factors like diet, lifestyle, exposure to toxins, and even social interactions can significantly impact how our genes are expressed and ultimately shape who we are. You know, it's easy to think of a single gene being responsible for a specific trait, like, say, eye color. While some traits are, in fact, determined by just one or a few genes, the vast majority of our characteristics are polygenic. That means they're influenced by the combined action of many different genes, all working together. For example, hundreds or even thousands of genes contribute to complex traits like height, intelligence, and the risk of developing heart disease. This intricate genetic orchestra, well, it makes predicting inheritance patterns a whole lot more complex. Half from each parent, the legacy we carry. You know, you are a unique blend of your biological parents, and this is actually reflected in your DNA. During sexual reproduction, you inherit half of your genetic material, that's 23 chromosomes, from your mother's egg, and the other half, 23 chromosomes, from your father's sperm. These two sets of chromosomes come together to form your complete genome of 46 chromosomes. This mixing of genetic information is really the basis of heredity, and, well, it contributes to the genetic diversity within families and the human population. DNA changes over time, a dynamic molecule. Our DNA isn't just a static blueprint that stays the same throughout our lives. It actually undergoes subtle changes all the time. Mutations, which are, alterations in the DNA sequence, can happen spontaneously during cell division or might be caused by environmental factors. While a lot of these mutations are harmless, some can have pretty significant effects. Also, the ends of our chromosomes have these protective caps called telomeres, which get shorter with each cell division. This shortening is linked to aging, and, well, can contribute to cellular senescence. DNA is in nearly every cell, the universal code of life. DNA is the fundamental molecule of heredity, and honestly, it's found in almost every cell in your body. It's stored within the nucleus, which is basically the control center of the cell, in the form of chromosomes. The DNA contains the complete set of instructions needed for the cell to function, and for the organism to develop, grow, and reproduce. Now, a key exception to this is mature red blood cells in mammals, which actually lose their nucleus, and therefore their DNA, to make more space for carrying oxygen. So there you have it, 10 mind-blowing facts about DNA. What did you think? Let us know in the comments, and hey, don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing 10 Things videos.